What's up, YouTube? It's Anytime Take Care, and today we are here with our first All NBA prediction. I guess you could say this is my personal prediction. So, I just found a tier maker. I don't know if there's all the players I need on here. It looks like there can be. Um, yeah, it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna roll with this. Um, I'm gonna go guard, two guards, two forwards, center, and then do it for each team. Alright, well, let's get started for our point guard. Um, hmm. Now, this is hard. I think there is an obvious forward here. Um, Curry was hurt for most of the year. I'm going to go Luka Doncic as my first guard. Luka, he's been great all year. He carries the Mavericks, absolutely carries the Mavericks. That team is not built well, and I know they'll come back and they'll get built well at some point, but Luka is a different monster. Next up, I'm going to go D Book. I don't know, there's not much to be said here. D Book is on the best team with, I'll be honest with you, not the best roster, but he is a star for sure. They've got a good roster, but they don't have the best roster in the NBA. They have a few great players, and they are deep. Next up, forward. I think LeBron. It's repetitive, but he averaged 30, like, and almost a triple. I wouldn't say almost a triple double, close to a triple double on a bad team, but he was the best player and the only player on a bad team. Giannis, not much to be said. I think he is slowly becoming the best player in the NBA. He might already be that. He is unstoppable. Next up, this is gonna ruffle some feathers. Joel Embiid, or MVP Joel Embiid. I think he deserves MVP for sure. He is a monster, and the Sixers would be nowhere near anything they are today without him. And especially with the Nuggets pretty much looking like they're going to get swept this year, I think Joel Embiid deserves All NBA first team. Next up, I'm going to go with Trae Young on All NBA second team. Not popular. I think most people go Ja here. I'm going to go Ja next. Or maybe you go two point guards here. I think that's very possible. I honestly might put CP3 here too, and then go Ja and Curry here. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go CP3 here, Trae. CP3, best team in the West, second best player on that team, and if he's not on that team, they're not the best team. If you know what I mean, he makes that team very good, and then Devin Booker is his counterpart, but he's the better player. Trae Young on a bad team, but by far the best player on that team, and he is a superstar, I believe. Jason Tatum, easy for me. Celtics are different this year. They're really surprising, honestly. He's emerged in the second half, and I think he really deserves to be there. Next up, forward, I'm gonna go DeMar DeRozan. He was in the MVP conversation for most of the year, and he's dropping 45 in the playoffs, so he definitely deserves to be there. Jokic, runner-up for MVP, or third. I think it should go Joel, Jokic, and Giannis. But I mean, those three are pretty much interchangeable. This is my personal opinion. Next up, we're gonna go Ja. Not much to be said. Ja's leading, second seeded Grizzlies. I mean, I picked the Grizzlies to lose this first series against the Timberwolves, and it's going pretty well for me. And the Timberwolves are beating them right now by 20, so going pretty well. And Ja's by far the best player on that team, and he's a rising superstar. Next up, Curry. Missed a few games. I can't put Kyrie in here because he only played 45 games, maybe. I don't even think he played that many. Curry, I think the Warriors actually will win the West with the news of Devin Booker's hamstring. It is what it is, but Curry's going crazy right now in the playoffs, so watch out. Next up, KD. Easy. Y'all know who KD is. I don't have to explain him. He's struggling in the playoffs right now, but he's still different, and he's been different all year. Jimmy Buckets, first team, or first seeded Heat. He's the best player on that team, and he actually is going insane in the playoffs right now. They're probably going to sweep the Hawks, and he deserves a lot of credit for them being the best team in the East and even making the finals 2 years ago, obviously. At center, I'm going Cat. He's not on this list for some reason, but I'm going Cat right here. If you think about it, you could go Gobert, you could go Cat, you could go about teams in the West. There's not many. You could go Ayton maybe, but he's not better than Cat. I'm gonna go Cat there. Cat, do it all center on a Timberwolves 7-seeded Timberwolves team. First time making the playoffs in a while. I think they'll win their first series in a long time this year. So I don't think he's the best player on that team anymore. I think Anthony Edwards is, but he's a huge part of their success. He is a very great player. Well, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Something with predictions in the NBA. Oh, playoff predictions. I already did one. I'm gonna do another one. But thank you for watching. Hope you guys like this. And we're starting a podcast soon, so stay tuned for that. Please subscribe, like, all that stuff. Peace.